The Monday night primetime contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers. Young Kwanku has it all teed up. Monday night primetime is underway. Trevor Etienne to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set, ready, hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Escapes a defender. Dancing past him. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go. Ready?
Young on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
A give to Brooks, running right. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, third down wasn't too bad, but that's not the case anymore. The penalty gives him this 3rd and 9.
Set, hut. Block, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Panthers making their red zone debut here. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20.
Yellow, 22, ready.
Brooks bouncing out ahead from the pistol. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. I take the G bag. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he owns? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not his home. This is a revelation. How to get it gone.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Set. 50, green.
Here's Brooks. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets some more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Come on, set. Red, 30, set, huh?
Back to throw. Here's Young. Drops this one underneath. Brooks. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Young looking to throw. Tremble with the grab. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. About ready to go now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Got the man. It's Drake London. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Penix now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All set now. First and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the double.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Down. Ready?
They're going to run it. So this is Trevor Etienne. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
Now it's Young. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Hand off here for Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Young. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the first. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 27.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now.
And they just get the play off. Nice gain left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Panthers have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the fray. They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the shotgun, Penix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I know that inflation doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's there. Fair catch called for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Blue, 30, ready.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. He dodged the tackle. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Set, cut. 10, 60 red. 60 red. Set, cut.
Pass out quickly till he gets. Past the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Come on, set. Set.
They'll toss it to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready. 30. Ready.
Young throwing here. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 13-point lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Pass is cocked. That's Darnell Mooney. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, set, go.
To the air with Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Penix to throw. That one's caught by Mooney. And he has this down to the 34. Get 22 out of that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Down, set.
They'll start this drive with Brooks. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the double.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready, hut, hut.
It's a toss headed right. ETN. On the move, past the 40. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying with Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, and that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
They've got first down here from the 36. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. They've got first down here from the 36. And bring the tight end left. Going to the ground again on first. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Penix finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcon first down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing Penix. He's got a man left. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing now on first down. Penix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Trying one here with Robinson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Ooh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Panthers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really from that interception.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Right up the gut. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Oh, giving it to the wide receiver on 3rd and short. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 7 yards on that pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, that was a matchup successful for this offense.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Panthers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his... Forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cut.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And he'll be met into the line to limit the gain to a yard. He landed Roberts coming over for the hit.
A 1-yard
6 for them to figure out now.
Set, ready. 10 black. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Let's go. Hut.
Here's ETN on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready, set.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Here's a design run. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
Come on, set. Black, set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Leggett. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset
Here we
those
go.
chains.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Brooks. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On the ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Trying it right side with ETN. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Down. Hut, hut.
Young looking to throw. Throws caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
Here's Brooks. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut. Set.
They go to him again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal now. Can they find that final yard?
Let's go now. Set.
Brooks. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Plowing up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Here we go, shot.
Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fields this at the 19. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
On the double.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Set. Hut, hut.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Let's go. 10 black. Ready.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Come on, set. Hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready. 50, green. Set, hunt.
Now toss it to ETN. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And 10 from the 32. They pitch it out to him here. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 32-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They give to Robinson. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And it's 3rd down.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Now Penix off the play action. That's caught for the 1st. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's a toss headed right. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7. 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. And bring the tight end in motion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And the defense gets the stop to deny that 1st down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Falcons just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Go.
They go play action. Here's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Mikey, 18. Set, go.
Penix working from the gun. Short pass brought in. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown.
Young way through.
Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Sign quarterback run here. So the Panthers pick up the win here. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you